This story begins with a boy named Asahi who was running after a girl, and suddenly he woke up due to Lovren's alarm. Lovren told Asahi to hurry because he was getting late. Asahi went out and while watching the news started taking his breakfast. A fortune teller AI told fortune on TV for the persons born on the 8th of October. She said the lucky words are corner, dog, train, staircase, cleaning robot, and letter. These were a lot of lucky words. Lovren told him that he'd get late if he did not hurry. He packed himself and started running, but while running he saw he wasn't late at all. On the other side, Aoi was also running and they both collided. They were in the wrong pose. Aoi asked if he had seen anything but he said he hadn't. She said she wasn't wearing a good pantai so nobody could see it. She was getting late so she apologized and ran, but she forgot something on the road and Asahi grabbed it. In a hurry he went to the station. The train was all empty. A girl named Bai entered and sat with him. He was shocked why she was so close when the train was all empty. She was sleepy and slept on his shoulder. When he tried to remove her head they both fell down. By chance he grabbed her chest, and when she came to her senses she kicked him hard. He ran because of embarrassment. He saw stairs and thought it was also lucky so when he went downstairs a girl named Karen jumped into him. She saw something in between his legs erectile, and with anger, she punched him and left. Now in the garden, he saved himself from the cleaning robot, but that robot was holding someone's bra. A girl named Amelia came and started yelling at him because she thought he was the one who hacked the robot and had done such a pervert thing. He tried to explain but the robot again started disturbing her and they left. Now he was going and saw a cute dog. He heard someone screaming and it was a boy named Ilya. The dog was doing something creepy with him. He asked for help but Asahi didn't help him. The little dog tried to stop Asahi and the big dog started running toward him. He asked for help from Ilya but he also didn't help him. The dog completed his lust. Some kids tried to wake him up and they ran due to his creepy face. He saw time and was late. He ran to his school, but he was late. He tried to go in silently and his friend Yoshio asked him why he was late and showed him his seat. When he sat on his seat he saw himself surrounded by all the girls he had met in the morning. He turned his face to the other side when new teacher Bai forced him to turn his face. He made a very weird face but recognized him. When everyone heard this they got shy and embarrassed. Now he was standing with Yoshio with a slapped face. He told him what happened this morning. In the boys' changing room Yoshio got jealous because of Asahi's luck. In the girls' changing room Aoi told the girls that might be it wasn't Asahi's fault. While playing Yoshio started telling Asahi about the information he got about all the newcomers. He told him about who was a foreigner and who was a Japanese citizen, their hobbies, and all the things he heard about them. Now Asahi saw a letter in his locker. When he read it someone asked to meet after school. He was in a rush and was about to collide with Aoi again. She apologized for this morning and he was about to leave when she asked if he had found something. He took out a bra, and she got embarrassed and slapped him. Now in the canteen, all the food was finished. He saw Karen, she was hungry. He offered her a banana and told her this morning it was in his pocket. When he was leaving she thanked him. Now in the park Ilya was again running from the dog. He came to Asahi and the dog again targeted Asahi for his lust. Ilya thanked and apologized to him. Now he was walking with an injured elbow. Bai asked to go to the nurse's office and band-aided him. She was also sorry for this morning. Suddenly Amelia came and Bai asked if she needed her help but she refused and Bai left. Asahi asked if she was okay. She said she was hurting somewhere unmentionable and he gave her a bra. When he was going back she also thanked him. After school, he went to the cherry tree to meet the person who wrote that letter. Aoi came and he tried to hand over her stuff but she told him that she loved him. He was shocked and silent. He asked if she understood what she was saying. She told him that she fell in love when she first saw him, and he asked why she wasn't wearing panties. She said they went missing this morning and he pointed towards the tree because they were hanging on a tree. She ran out of her embarrassment. Now he was walking and Ilya came to him. They sat and while talking Ilya also confessed his love. Suddenly Bai came and took Asahi with her. She took him to a side and started licking him because someone was after her. When they moved on, Asahi asked if she could do this with anyone. But she told him that she loves him, that's why she had done this with him. He was shocked and started running. When he was going Karen saw him and jumped to him in a bridal dress. He ignored her and kept on walking but she showed him her posters and told him that she was getting married. He congratulated her and was about to leave. But she stopped him and told him that she wanted to get married to him. She grabbed his hand and took him to the Love Hotel. Asahi told her that they were missing some special moments and asked her to close her eyes. When she closed her eyes, he left her. Now he was going and a girl stopped him and asked him to write his name on a piece of paper. He was about to write, but he saw it was a marriage form. She was Amelia. She told him she also wanted to marry him. A cleaning robot came and started disturbing her and took her bra again. Asahi went to his house, and when opened the door he saw all of them there. He closed the door, and they opened the door and welcomed him. When he went inside, Lovren started telling him the message of his dad, in which his dad was telling him to get married to any of them, but not to make babies with anyone. Now they all stood up and started asking if he wanted something. They were disturbing him. He told them to leave, and they all started making excuses to one another that they couldn't leave because they didn't have any place to go. He told them he didn't have space for them, but they said they had checked he had enough space. Anyhow, he had to agree. At the dinner table, they served them delicious food. They also tried to feed him, but he got angry with them. After that, Aoi and Ilya came to him and sat very close with him. He stood up and went to take a bath. Firstly, Karen tried to disturb him. He threw her out. While taking a bath, Amelia started disturbing him. He got exhausted and went to his room. He checked his room if no one was there, and when he lay down he saw a bee on the roof. He gathered them and asked to leave, but they said they didn't have a place to go, so he made a decision to leave his house and left. He walked to a cherry tree and Aoi came to him. She told him that if he didn't want, then they could leave his house. But Asahi told her that they didn't have to go and he could manage to live with them, and when she heard this she got sad. At home, everyone had packed their belongings and was about to leave. Asahi and Aoi came on time and he stopped them. The next morning when he woke up he saw Amelia was taking his footprints and were on his bed. At the breakfast table, Aoi was decorating everyone's plates. Karen came and asked for her face towels, and Aoi helped her. I came and asked for her notebook, and she gave her the notebook. Asahi was watching how Aoi was managing everything. Amelia came and asked for something. Ilya came and Aoi asked him to help her, but Amelia said after changing, "I'll help you." When Amelia tried to decorate a plate she ruined it. Now in the classroom, Amelia was sleepy. The teacher asked a question and Karen answered it correctly. Amelia got jealous and went for the next answer. She got embarrassed in front of everyone because of the wrong answer. The teacher, while leaving, told them that she'd take a test next time. Karen was a little demotivated. Aoi and Ilya tried to cheer her up. Now during the lunch break, Asahi was having lunch with Yoshio and he told him how ambitious Amelia is and she hates losing something. He told him that when she lost a rock paper scissors turn from the TV show, she got angry and decided to practice. She started practicing and didn't sleep for the whole night. She thought she had mastered it and she challenged for a round. She said if she lost it they could get her puddings. Unfortunately, she lost her puddings. Now Asahi and Yoshio had a little talk and Asahi thought about how Aoi knows his favorite dishes. At night, after dinner, Asahi asked about Amelia and Ilya told him she was in her room. When he went to her room he heard weird sounds. He opened the door and yelled at what she was doing. She was just studying kanji for their test because she didn't want to fail it because she was a foreigner and didn't know about their language. Now they sat and she told him that she didn't understand anything till now. The next day they went to the library and Asahi asked her to answer some questions. She answered all the questions wrong. He was shocked and he again gave her some questions, but she again answered them wrong. At night Bai made pudding for everyone, and when she asked about Amelia she wasn't there. At night Asahi saw Amelia's room lights were on. The next day in the class Amelia was again practicing kanji. In the library, after a long time of practice, Asahi asked to go home but stood up and said, "You can leave without me." Asahi tried to make her understand that practice is good under some limits. She also had to do some rest, but she said it was not worth it if we tried and didn't get any results. She ran out of her sadness. At home everyone was also concerned about her. Asahi went to her room and Amelia told him to leave. She was sad about her failure and arrogant behavior. But Asahi patted her head and told her that it was an interesting thing to watch her. She felt something. Amelia shouted at him what he meant. He gave her some notes made by him. She thanked him warmly. Everyone was listening to them from the door. Asahi opened the door and Bai made an excuse that they bring pudding for Amelia. Now Amelia practiced a lot and gave the test. Amelia's result was quite satisfying, and she was happy about Asahi's help. What will happen next in this story? Subscribe to the channel to know about the latest updates, and click on the bell icon.